So today we're going to be learning how to play note for note the electric guitar solo from Landslide as played by Lindsey Buckingham. Lindsey may or may not have used a pick for this, but I have listened to this pretty thoroughly and feel like I'm playing at least the phrasing correctly, and I'm going to show it to you. One caveat: when you're listening to this song and you listen to the solo, you're going to notice that the solo sort of fades out and the last few notes are a little difficult to hear. So I have sort of put together my own interpretation of what's going on for the very tail end, because I can't find any isolated tracks to show me where the final few notes of the guitar go. Hope you enjoy this. All right, so because this guitar does not have fret markers on the front, I've gone ahead and put a 12 here and a 9 here to keep you aware of where you're at position-wise. I'm going to split the solo up into 3 distinct parts. The first part is going to go like this. That was part 1. Here's part 2. Okay, part 2. Again. And then part 3 is sort of the continuation of part 2. You're going to go bunch of pull-offs and slides in there. So let me run through the whole thing. You're going to start off on 11th position. You're going to do pluck, a 2-note bend, and you're going to pluck 13th fret on the first string. Now here you're going to do a pluck and pluck, bend, and then pluck on 13. And here we're going to do a ghost or reverse bend. Now we switch positions here to 9th position so we can do this bend. And then we're right in the right position for your pinky finger to play the 12th fret on the 4th string, slide up to 13, and then we're back with first finger on 10th position, 10th fret. Now we go back to 11th position, and we're going to do the same thing again as in the beginning, except with one slight difference. So the difference I want to point out there is the first notes of part 1 and part 2 are very similar, but part 1 does this. Bend, pluck. The first notes of part 2 do this. Bend, release. So you don't pluck it, then pluck the note there. And what follows in part 2, bend, release, 2nd string, bend, release. And then you go to the 11th fret. Now we're going to switch to 9th position. We're going to do this sort of country style bend where you want to let the notes ring. We're going to bend on the 10th fret with your 2nd finger, and on the 11th fret you're going to be barring strings 1 and 2 with your 3rd finger. So it's going to go, got that nice country-ish feel to it. Once you're done with that, we're going to switch positions again. We're going to go to 10th position, and we're going to make an arpeggiated chord shape. Strings 1, 2, 4, and frets 10, 11, 12. So that's the end of part 2. Beginning of part 3 goes kind of back up an arpeggio. You're going to go, the 3rd finger is going to stay in the same place. You go 12, 13, next string 10, next string 11, Now here's your hammer on from 10 to 11, pull off from 13 to 11, hammer on from 10 to 11, and here's three slides in a row. And then we're going to go to the third string and go, that's two slides in a row. Now, once it gets to that part there, on the recording, it's next to impossible to hear what notes follow this. But I can hear that the last note that he hits is that. So that last video was at 3/4 speed. Let's go ahead and try it now at full speed. So there you have it. That is a lesson on how to play the guitar solo from Landslide. And please let me know what you think of it.